Another video. This is Allan from Board Together. Today I am recording another video alone, and the only reason is because Jess is currently doing some work and Kiara is spending time with her as well. Today we're going to be going through a mail call, so just basically stuff that we've bought in throughout this week, whether that's stuff that we've bought in ourselves to play or items for our channel or just board gaming as a whole. So we're going to link as much of the items and shops and places where we bought this from down below if it is something you guys are interested in. But I am super excited. I did start opening up some of the items already just because I wanted to break everything open, but I did want to put this in a video, and there will be a part 2. So today is Wednesday the 15th that I'm recording this. I do have some more items arriving between tomorrow and Friday specifically, so that might be a separate video, or I might mush it all together into one. So we'll see how we go about that, but we're just gonna go ahead and jump right on in, starting with some of the items I've already opened, and these are specifically from Etsy. So the very first thing we have is a new dice tower. It says Board Together. It has our logo in the front. This is from Lee over at Old Pueblo Woodworking, which, like I said, I'll be having a link right here. So basically it's a nice wooden dice tower that we're going to use for some TikTok content, and probably when we're doing some other things on the channel as well. But it is etched in the wood, and on the back it says we are ... board together. And it does come with a dice tray that when you're trying to store it, you can magnetize it to the back. But what you do is you put it right here. And actually we have some of the other items I've already opened is a bunch of dice from Amazon. Just a bunch of different like D20 dice, regular 6-sided dice, percentages. I just wanted to test this out. We haven't used this. The dice just came in today, but I did open them up. It's about, I think, 70 different dice for like $15-20 on Amazon. So it's amazing. We also have the mini dice towers that I think used on the channel before. That's a Slytherin and Hufflepuff themed one for Jess and I, but this is one that we're going to be using specifically for this channel. It looks beautiful. It's very high quality, and it was quick turnaround considering they assemble it and then they etched in the front. So normally he does like words in the front and then words on the back, but I messaged him to see if they could do the logo, and he said it would work perfect. So then we just go ahead, and on the back, like I said, there's some magnets right here in the corner, and then you store it away. It's beautiful. It's really high quality. So shout out to Lee. Like I said, I'll put his info here on the screen, and it'll be linked down in the description, so that way you guys, if that's something you guys wanted to look into or get for yourself, you guys have the ability to as well. Next up, like I said, we have just the dice that I purchased. I'll link the whole set down, but basically it was just like dice set on Amazon. We do want to get some nicer high quality dice, and maybe some themed ones just because we love doing that, but for now we just needed a bunch of dice. We have an idea that I'll talk about probably towards the end of the video, because stuff that came here kind of pertains to that. But yeah, so the next thing was just some dice off of Amazon. Alright, the next thing I have from Etsy is this Infinity Gauntlet, and what this is for the Marvel United Infinity Gauntlet expansion. The expansion brings the plastic big gauntlet to hold the gems, but I was just looking for different ways to hold all the cards, because I am trying to get all of Season 1 all-in bundle and Season 2 from the Kickstarter sets. And I ran across this, and basically it's just a nicer way to hold the gems while playing the game, whether you hold it like this downwards, or because there are little inserts, you could stand it up to utilize it. So hopefully once I get the Infinity Gauntlet expansion in, I can use this instead of the plastic one that the game normally comes with, so that way it'll have a little bit higher quality, and it's something that I think we'll just enjoy better. It looks nice. It's very sturdy. So this is again from Etsy, and this one is from Visceral 3D. So again, I'll link the shop in the description, and it'll also be right here. I'll probably also show some of the images that are on the site that have the gems already put in them, because it just looks really well. They sell it in both gold and in copper. I went with the gold option. I thought it looked nicer, but the copper one also looks just as great. So there are different options if it's something you'd like for the Marvel United upgrade. All right, next up is a game I bought for Jess from Very Special Games. I bought this about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, but they were like running in and out of stock, I guess, for the holidays. It's called Ransom Notes. So basically there's a little magnet like pad that you have where you get random words and you have to piece together answers, kind of like they do for like Cards Against Humanity or What Do You Meme. There's like a card that you pull that you're trying to give an answer to, but you use these random words, so it won't always be grammatically correct, or it'll be like funny words, and basically you just put together funny answers. It's a party game. So this is something that Jessica had seen and I had seen, and we thought it was super fun to try out, and I think it's a game that we'll like to play with our family whenever we get together, so that way we have different party games to play with them. Alright, next up, as you guys always know, we love some Elgato products on this channel. So I got 2 heavy clamps. Basically these will let me clamp the camera and the key lights that I have better when we're using it over the calyx, because a lot of our TikTok shots and stuff, they're over here, so I'll be able to clamp it better to the calyx shelf. But yeah, they're just heavy clamps. I got 2 of them so that we can use them a little more versatile around the room. We try to make the most out of the space we have, so it'll just help us better with our content production, and that way the videos turn out a little nicer. Alright, next up we have another item from Etsy, I believe. This is from Fortress Collectibles. I think I know what this is. I think this is for Marvel Villainous. I'm not sure. Yes. So just like we love buying upgrades for everything else, we bought this, well, I bought this upgrade for, just like we have for Disney Villainous, a cauldron. We bought one for the Marvel Villainous, and it comes with like Infinity Stone gems. So this is what it looks like when playing Marvel Villainous, and this is the one that we have for Disney Villainous. So we'll have that we'll use when we finally crack open our Marvel Villainous games. And for the Fortress Collectibles Etsy shop, I'll also link it right here and also down below in the description if this is something you guys were looking to get. I want to say he also offers a different color cauldron, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, he offers this yellow, he offers an orange, and actually now that I'm looking, he just dropped a galaxy red, which has like little speckles for like galaxy, so that might be also a cool one to look into getting. But for ours, we got yellow. All right, so next, this is from, I think, Etsy as well. I'm not sure, so this is one that I'm not quite sure of what it is, or I don't remember just with everything that I ordered. Oh, okay, I know what this is. Oh, obviously. So these are the cardboard locations for the classic Marvel United game. These are all the cardboard locations. I didn't think when I was looking into, when we first bought Marvel United, I started looking into it when the Kickstarter for Season 3 was still up, but I didn't think these were a big deal. And when we played the retail core box, you realize how flimsy the like cardstock locations and the villain dashboards are. So I've been trying to slowly piece together the entire Season 1 and Season 2. So this is one of the first pieces of the classic cardboard locations. So I'll probably do an unboxing on each of these components one at a time, so that way people that are looking into getting these, especially with the Kickstarter 3, I know it's over, but as they start coming in and people are selling them off and whatnot, looking into if that's something, an upgrade that they'd like to get. But at least for myself, I 100% recommend the cardboard ones. They just feel better, they're stronger. It is a little more difficult to store. If you guys know, the Marvel United sets are quite large. So storing them is already a pain, but I do recommend these over the cardstock ones that come by default. All right, so next we have this big box. So, a little background on what we're about to open, if you can kind of already see what it says. Landon, who we've talked about on this channel before, Landon and Jackie, we go to their house at least once a month, and Landon hosts a game night where we play Blood on the Clock Tower. And it's a social deduction game that Jess and I had never played a game quite like that at all before. So the first time we played, we were super lost. Jess actually was the demon her very first game, and she won. And the more you get to know Jess, she has a hard time lying, and she turns red and she freaks out, and it's just difficult for her. And the fact that she won was a huge deal, and it was super cool. But long story short, while Landon and Jackie and their friends and our friends are probably the only people we'll play with, I wanted to pick up a set for myself. And as you guys know, I specifically am financially irresponsible. So I found a Kickstarter edition, brand new, off of Board Game Geek, off of the marketplace. So I purchased it. So this is the Kickstarter edition for Blood on the Clock Tower. I believe this is just a tote. I can open this. I'm gonna do an unboxing of this entire set. I'll open it up and do an unboxing fully. But this is just like a tote bag. So it says Blood on the Clock Tower and has a logo. But I told Jess I bought this, and I don't think she believed me at first. And then I mentioned it again, and she was like, why? We're only ever gonna play with Landon, and Landon owns the game. And I said, just because I need to have it, and you never know, there might come a time where we play without Landon. I doubt it, but yes, if you haven't heard or looked into Blood on the Clock Tower, it's an amazing game. I would definitely look at, so there's a bunch of videos on YouTube about it, so look into those. But I'm gonna do a full unboxing of this because it looks beautiful. But we will go ahead and do that in a later video. This is more of just like, what did I get, what came in. So again, Blood on the Clock Tower, this is the Kickstarter edition, and it is brand new in shrink. So I'm super excited for this. I've been looking forward to getting this to finally come in. All right, kind of going similar with the earlier Marvel United. We have the Marvel United X-Men playmat, just the playmat. Lately, the prices for X-Men specifically, but also Season 1, people are kind of being a little OD about the prices. So if you guys are looking to pick it up, because I came really late into learning what Marvel United was, take your time. It took me a little bit to find some decent prices. So this is gonna be quite a thing to open and unbox. So I'll probably do this on a video when I unbox probably the rest of the X-Men Marvel United Kickstarter set. Alright, so as we kind of wrap up into the last item in this mail call, it's a huge box, so we're gonna put it here. It's probably gonna cover most of me or all of me, so then we'll just get right into it. Alright, so this I got off of an external seller. This just came in today. It's a huge box. And if you're following the theme of the rest of the things we bought for this week, you might have an idea of what this is. All right, so the first things that came in this box are the X-Men cardboard locations for Marvel United and the X-Men cardboard villain dashboards for Marvel United. This is the first thing that came in the box. Super excited, like I said earlier. Both of them are brand new in shrink. Starting to open up, but it's okay. We're gonna do some unboxings on the channel. I'm super excited to get those done as well. But same reason for the cardboard locations for the regular Marvel. They're higher quality, they feel better, they're easier, they're not so warped, and the pieces feel better when you're playing on them. So, and then this is also all of the villain dashboards. Coming behind those, we also have the Marvel United plastic tokens. So these are all the different types of plastic tokens in place of the cardboard ones. I do believe this is just universal. This isn't specific to, yeah, this looks like the threats, the thugs, the civilians. So this is just for all of Marvel United. You don't need to buy one specific to the X-Men set or the season 1 set. This looks like it's all of them, but yeah, this came with the plastic tokens as well. Next up, we have the Marvel United X-Men core set. So this is the very core set for season 2. This one I believe is, you can still get in retail. I don't know which ones are retail and which ones are Kickstarter exclusive only, but we got the entire set. I don't think I mentioned that. I think I was just pulling them out one at a time. But we have the whole entire Marvel United X-Men set here. That's why I brought the all-in. It came with the playmat, the cardboard locations, the plastic tokens, and then the core set and every single other expansion. So I'm gonna just pull them out, give a quick little brief and rundown, and then put them off to the side. So this is the core set. We have the blue and the gold teams. And mind you, all this is brand new in shrink as well. So this is, like I said, the blue and the gold team. We have X-Force and First Class. We have the Marvel United Deadpool set. We have the Fantastic Four set, which I believe is also offered in the 3rd season as an add-on. And there's a couple, I think, also from season 1, which is the Return of the Sinister Six, and a couple others. We have the Phoenix 5 and the Horsemen of Apocalypse sets. Again, everything that comes in the set is brand new. We have the Days of the Future Past, which I know is one that people have been having a little bit of difficulty finding for a good price. I mean, you can go on eBay and find some of these sets for 900 plus. I did not pay that for this. I waited a little bit, like I said, checking Facebook. I joined a few groups, eBay, Board Game Geek Marketplace, just anywhere I could find. So just take your time. But I'm excited to play this expansion. The Sentinels are pretty cool, and then Days of the Future Past is a really good storyline in X-Men, so that's super cool. But it does look like a lot of fun. So there's that one. We have the big ol' Stretch Goals box, which brings 34 heroes, 5 anti-heroes, and 17 villains. So this is the entire Stretch Goals box. So this is everything that was offered in season 2. Also brings the exclusive Storm with the Mohawk, and then Old Man Logan, the figures. So it brings 1 hero piece and 12 hero cards in here. So the deck and then the figure. I'm gonna do individual unboxings of these sets, so that way anyone that's interested in looking into getting either a specific expansion or buying them as a whole will be able to see what it brings and everything that comes in with it. So those will be separate videos. Those shouldn't be too long, maybe a few minutes, but they are gonna be broken up. Instead of doing them all together, we're gonna break them up into each individual set. So if someone's looking to just look for what one set looks like, we'll unbox just that one. Thank you guys for watching that mail call of all the things we've purchased in the recent week or so. Like I said, I'm probably gonna put this out as one solo video, and then I'll do a part 2. And if this is something that you guys like to watch or like to see, let me know in the comments down below. Give me some feedback if this is something that you guys want to see more often. We get a lot of stuff that we're either purchasing, ordering, or just buying when we go to the store. So I'm thinking we should do maybe some monthly hauls and maybe some stuff that we order that isn't always just board games, like I said, because there were different upgrades and items that we purchased for our channel, and also just for ourselves as well when we're playing, just to enjoy a little more. So again, if that's something that you like, let me know down below. Let us know, so that way we know what kind of content to continue to put out for you guys, so that way you guys can watch and enjoy. Go ahead and follow all of our social accounts. They're going to be right here down below as well in the description. And like I said, I'll do my best to link everything that was purchased in the order that it was in the description, so you guys can either follow an Amazon link or go to the shop and try to purchase as well. But look out for part 2, like I said, so that you guys see the other end of everything else we purchased. But thank you guys for watching, and especially for videos like this, consider following and checking out our next video, where we continue to be financially irresponsible.